Good evening, Rutgers. I'm weather watcher Alex Tradice, and I have your weather forecast for tonight for Wednesday, April 8th, 2026. So right now, New Brunswick, clear conditions with the current temperature at 39 degrees. Feel like at 35, humidity at 53%, and winds coming through the southeast at 6 miles per hour. So headlines, they're pretty boring, but some chilly conditions for tonight. As we move into this weekend, we do have some more milder temperatures, but then summer-like temperatures earlier in the next week where we could reach the upper 80s. Definitely excited about that. But looking at South Jersey, we do have Sewell at 39, Cherry Hill also at 39, so very chilly. And moving up into Central North Jersey, we do have Frenchtown also at 39, Bernardsville 37, and Lafayette in Upper Northwest New Jersey at 39. So just looking at the surface map, pretty much more of the eastern United States, but we do have this Clipper system that's up here that's bringing rain to the Great Lakes region. We did have a small warm front that was coming through, and we do have this high pressure sitting over the northeast, some moisture off into the Atlantic, but if we move forward, this warm front will move through the northeast. And looking at Friday, we do have some cloudier conditions, but if I get out of the way, you can see some precip moving through from that low pressure. And we could see some showers moving through possibly earlier Saturday, pretty much early morning hours, so just be careful with that. And most of the country looking very dry, but we can see where that low pressure is up in Canada. We do have some high relative humidity amounts. And like I said, looking at most of New Jersey, pretty dry, except for the shore where we do have that southeasterly wind pushing on shore. But looking at our future cast, like I said, we will have that cloud cover move from the southeast. Looking at 39 degrees tomorrow morning, so cloudier conditions. But as we move through the day, still a little cloudy around 5 p.m., high 56. And then moving through the night, it's going to be very nice. A little chilly, but temperature of 42 degrees, but clear. We do have some spotty showers moving through as we move into Friday morning with the current temperature of 43 degrees. Again, pretty cloudy. And then looking at our wind gusts, they're not too substantial, but tomorrow we do have a higher wind gust up to 17 miles per hour, maybe even 20. And then same thing with Friday. So we do have it moving up almost to 20 around 6:30 p.m. So just be careful with that. And then just looking at our 8 to 14 temp day outlook, we do have this ridge that will be forming. So very above normal temps around the southeast. We will have a lot of moisture be lifting up for severe weather to be continuing. But as we look more into the northeast, like I said, above normal temps, above average normal temps, so it will be very warm throughout the next couple weeks. And then looking at our 7-day forecast, so partly cloudy, high 58 tomorrow, low 35. Also partly cloudy on Friday, high 72, low 50. Mostly sunny on Saturday, high 67, low 41. And then looking at Sunday, high 61, partly cloudy, low 49. And then Monday's the only outlier with some overcast conditions, high at 80, so that's when our temperatures really spike. And then low 62, but then Tuesday, partly cloudy with the high 88, low 64. And then partly cloudy on Wednesday to close out this week, high 88, low 41, or 61, I'm sorry. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. I'm Weather Watcher Alex Tradice. Have a great night, Rutgers.